Athletes, welcome back to another great day of fitness. We've got some alternating V-ups for you, and we are going max reps. We got thrusters, squat to overhead reach, and we got some running thrown in there because we got to keep it balanced. We got Shane, we got Alex. We are ready to work out with you. Stick around because that warm-up is coming up next. We've got your warm-up starting in 10 seconds, so let's go ahead and make our way to where we are running, jogging, or walking. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, and we're gonna start out with a nice easy walk right now. So we're gonna go 30 seconds on the clock. I just want you to get all those snap, crackle, pops out of the body. Get yourself slowly elevating that heart rate, taking some nice deep breaths. We're gonna pick this up to a run on our second round of this warm-up. But with this, we are looking at a 200-meter run each round. If you don't know what 200 meters is, where you're at, that's gonna be roughly 30 seconds out and 30 seconds back in. We've got 3, 2, 1, let's go ahead and come down. We're gonna go into 5 tempo squats with an overhead reach. So we are gonna go down for a 3, 2, 1, and then stand and reach overhead. And then Shane's catching up with us right here. We're gonna squat down and you pick your own tempo. So 3, 2, 1, and up and reach, and back down into that next squat. You guys pick your own tempo here. You guys can go as fast or as slow as you want. I just want it to be slower than what your normal air squat would be. The purpose of this is going through and making sure we're getting our full range of motion. So down below parallel, and I really want you to reach, even if you get up on your tiptoes at the very top, I want you to make yourself as long as possible. After our 5 reps here, we're gonna get down on our hands and knees and we're gonna go into 5 bird dogs on each side. So we're gonna take our opposite arm and opposite leg and we're gonna reach out to the far wall. We'll bring back to center and then we'll go on the opposite side here. The purpose of this again is to make yourself long. So I want you to make as much distance between the tip of your fingers and the tip of your toes when you go out into that position. You'll feel this all the way down your back through your posterior chain. So make sure you're pointing, make sure you're making yourself nice and long. When we're done with this, we're gonna flip over onto our backs and we're gonna go into 5 alternating V-ups. And I know you're telling me, we got enough alternating V-ups in the workout. We got a couple more right here. Our alternating V-ups are gonna be in this position. We're gonna go opposite hand to opposite leg, and you gotta be snappy when you do this. So I want you to throw those body parts towards each other and then go back down to your fully extended position. When we're doing this, we need to make sure that the shoulders get off of the floor or else we're gonna place unnecessary strain on our low back. I need to see your legs elevate and I need to see your torso elevate. Once we're done on 5 on each side, we're gonna make our way back to the runners and we are gonna pick it up to a jog now. So with this, you pick the intensity. We're just picking up it a little bit faster than what we did for that walk. And we're gonna go roughly for 25 to 30 seconds. I'm gonna let the athletes pick the time on their monitors. If you got a runner, your monitor's not working, then you can count in your head, but it better be a true 25 to 30. It's not 1, 2, 30. You're gonna go that full time there and just get yourself nice and loose, get those shoulders relaxed, think about moving those hands. I want you guys to focus on your breathing here. When we finish with this run, we're gonna go back into our tempo squats to overhead reach again. And with this, now we can begin to speed these squats up a little bit. If Shane wants to pick up his dumbbell and hit a few single arm dumbbell thrusters, he can. We'll keep Alex on his regular squat to overhead reach. With our single dumbbell thrusters, mobility can be an issue here. So if you guys want to position that dumbbell in a place on your shoulder that allows you to keep that elbow up as we squat and keep that chest nice and upright, you're welcome to figure that out right now. Next thing, we're back down into our bird dogs here. And with these bird dogs, we are going to do a little pulse at the end. So we're gonna reach, and then we're gonna come in a little bit and reach back out for it, and then switch to the other side. Give me that bird dog pulse on this side again, and then we're gonna switch. I'm testing your balance here. We always talk about when we're doing bird dogs, I got a glass of water on your back, and I want you to make sure you're not spilling that water. So keep yourself nice and steady. If you guys want, you can take a foam roller, place it on the small of your back and see if you can keep it balanced there the whole time. That's legitimate. I'm not making it up just to make you do something silly. That will help you with that core stability and keeping yourself balanced. After we get done with our 5 bird dog pulses here, we're gonna flip over and we're going back into our alternating V-ups. I'm gonna challenge the guys here by going opposite hand, opposite foot on each side, and then we're gonna do a full V-up. So both hands to both feet at the same time. We're gonna go through 3 reps of this. I'm changing the script on them. Last minute, they had no idea, but like true athletes, they adapt, they overcome. they improvise. That's not copywritten because I switched the order around. When you guys are done here, we are done. The warm-up is done. We are ready. We want you guys to take care of whatever you need to because your workout is coming up next. So get set, get ready. The fitness is coming your way. Athletes, we've got 10 seconds on the clock. Get yourself set. We are going straight into this run. We are going in 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. Now, the structure for your workout is we got a 2-minute work period and a 1-minute rest. So we're going through 14 total minutes for this workout. The last minute of rest, which is at that 14-minute mark, is the rest for your rest of the day. So we're going 14 minutes here. Athletes are going to be running for 200 meters. Now, if running is not a strong suit of yours, you've got access to a runner or a treadmill, I want you to run for 1 minute. If you guys are running outside, that's going to be 30 seconds out, 30 seconds back. Make sure that you measure that distance when you're fresh, not during like your first round because you may try to go a little bit slower. I want it to be a true 30 seconds out, 30 seconds back. That would give you an average of an 8-minute mile pace. When you're done with this, you're gonna come over to your dumbbell or where you're doing your squat to overhead reach. Shane is gonna be going into 5 single arm dumbbell thrusters on one side and then 5 single arm dumbbell thrusters on the other side. Keep himself balanced every other round. He's gonna switch which arm he starts with, but he's getting below parallel and reaching full extension overhead. We've got Alex going into his squat to overhead reach. So he's mimicking the dumbbell thruster, but he's just got those hands here. We are gonna reach as tall as we can when we get up to the top there. And then we're going into max alternating V-ups in our remaining time. When you guys go into these alternating V-ups, focus on breathing out as we go into that position and make sure those shoulders are coming off the floor. We want to keep that lower back safe. And if you keep your shoulders down, that's where all that tension and all that strain is going to go. We got 20 seconds left. Now, this workout, you may be pushing the pace here, but remember, we got 4 more rounds after this or 4 more sets. So we want to do something that's going to be repeatable. I don't want to see you get 100 reps right now and then only get 5 or 6 in rounds 2 through 5. We are resting in 3, 2, 1, relax. And that is it. We got 1 minute of rest and we're going right back into the run. Now, if you made the mistake and you went too hard, I'm going to give you a hall pass right now and you can reassess on round number 2. This is like you learning from your mistakes, which we want to do as an athlete. We got to figure out how to pace well because being able to work out well is only a portion of the equation. You need to be able to pace, you need to be able to recover, and you need to be able to have fun while doing it. We got 30 seconds on the clock. Athletes are going to reset their runners because we don't get rollover calories. Using rollover calories is like not returning your shopping cart when you're at the store. Nobody's gonna get on to you about it, but you know, and you know it's not the right thing to do. We got 15 seconds left on the clock. Take some nice recovery breaths here because we're going in 10 seconds. Same thing as before. We are going in 5 seconds and 3, 2, 1, go. We got 200 meters we're gonna be running and then we're going into our squat to overhead reach or those single arm dumbbell thrusters. And again, Shane started with his left side on that first round, so he's gonna start with his right side, and we're gonna alternate back and forth because I am a huge proponent of keeping yourself balanced. If we were doing burpees over a box, I always think about stepping up on the opposite side so that we're balancing that step up positioning throughout the workout. We're not putting all the load on one side of your back or the other. After we get done with that, athletes are going back into those alternating V-ups. Those alternating V-ups, they are sneaky. They will get tough very, very quickly. So we want to make sure that we're picking a pacing that we're going to be able to replicate from round 1 to round 5. And like I said, if we went a little bit too hot, because we were just excited to get fit today, you can reassess on this round and use this as your metric. We got Shane going into his single arm dumbbell thrusters. We got Alex going into his squat to overhead reach. Alex and Shane are both doing a great job of getting below parallel. If you've got difficulty getting to parallel or even knowing where below parallel is, take a small object like a wall ball or something that could support your body weight, put it underneath yourself and use that as a target to squat to. We're not sitting on it, but we're just using it to make contact as a tactile cue and then you go right back up. We got both athletes into these alternating V-ups. When they go up, they're gonna breathe out so they make sure they engage their core. And you got to stay steady here. It's that opposite hand, the opposite foot. I want you to try to reach those toes. If it's difficult, you don't have the range of motion to reach your toes, we can use different landmarks on the body. So we could go mid-shin for Alex. Oh, we could go knee. We could go knee if we want to, but you pick your difficulty level here. We got 10 seconds left, and we've got 5 seconds on the clock. Get those last reps in 3, 2, 1, rest. Here's your minute of rest. Now, if you've been in this workout with us before, or you've done these at-home workouts before, you're gonna do what Alex is doing and use this time to move around. Get into your seal pose. You can grab some water, whatever you need to do. The one thing I don't want you to do, whoever's still laying on the floor, roll over for me. Get into that seal pose, get yourself stretched out. I don't want you to tighten up during this cool down portion because we're going right back into set number 3, and I need you in fighting shape. So get a little bit of a yoga session, whatever you need to do so that you can mentally prepare to meet yourself at those V-up numbers for set number 3. We've got 20 seconds left on the clock, and we are going into our next set. And the great news is we're halfway through this workout when we get done with this one. We are going in 10 seconds and 8. Couple deep breaths, get ready. We are going in 5 and 3, 2, 1, go. Again, if you've gone a little hypoxic and your brain's not working right now, you can't remember where you're at or what set we're on. We're on set number 3, and we're running out for 30 seconds and running back for 30 seconds. Now, if you're a faster runner and you've got a faster mile time than an 8-minute mile, you may be getting done with this in 50 seconds, 52 seconds, which is fine. It's just when we're in a pinch, we don't know the distances. Let's say we're at a hotel and we got to find a place to run. It's 30 seconds out, 30 seconds back will give you that 8-minute mile average. When we get done, we are going right back into these dumbbell thrusters and overhead squats. And regardless, if you're going weight or you're not going weight, we want to think about breathing out every time that we stand and we put those hands overhead. I know that core is starting to talk to you because those alternating V-ups are used when we go into our thrusters or our overhead reach. You got to have those obliques and that core to stabilize yourself. So that's starting to set in right now. Don't be alarmed. We just have 2 sets right after this. We got Shane doing the transition over the head, which is extremely impressive, but please, we have to give a warning. We should flash a little graphic. Make responsible weight changes there. Shane is a trained professional, and he's done this for years. And he goes home and he just practices transitioning that dumbbell over his head. We advise that you transition the dumbbell somewhere in front of your body so that it will not land on you. So please, put that graphic somewhere. We got 30 seconds left on the clock. We're going into these alternating V-ups, and with our alternating V-ups, again, we got to remember to breathe. I know it's tough because we got off the run straight into those squats or thrusters, but we need to breathe out every time that we go up and be snappy about this. Don't make this a slow movement. It's similar to a toes to bar because we are going to close very, very quickly and go right back out to that extended position. You guys have 5 seconds on the clock, and 3, 2, 1, rest. Great job, athletes. We got 2 more sets coming your way. So take this time again to move around, grab water, stretch yourself out, whatever you need to do. The 4th round, or the 4th set, in a 5-set workout is always the worst. If you talk to Chris Hinshaw, he'll tell you the same thing, but mentally, we've done a lot of work. We still have another round or set after this. So I don't know if I can stick through this. I know you guys can stick with this. We're gonna be there all the way through to the very last set. So get your mind right, get yourself set, get your strategy prepared for this 4th set because we're gonna make this the fun one. The 5th set is usually the fun one because we're almost done. We're going on this one. That's gonna make set number 5 even more fun. And if you're rolling your eyes at me right now, bear with it, come on. You've come this far, we're almost there. We're getting fitter, we're having fun doing it. We got 10 seconds. Fun is a subjective word, but we're making sure that you're enjoying yourself. We got 3 seconds, 2, 1, and go. We are on to set number 4. And I just heard these runners pick up a little bit faster than what we've been going. So if you guys are able to increase the pace here, I want to see set number 5 being all out. So if you need to figure out what that pacing is so that you can give me a little bit more on set number 5, make that decision right now. But when we get done with our 200-meter run, we're going into our squat to overhead reach and that single arm thruster. with a responsible and safe transition of that dumbbell to the other arm. Both of our athletes are doing a great job of keeping themselves relaxed. Think about letting those shoulders drop, moving those hands, and focusing on some nice deep breaths. When we're going on this run, I don't want you guys to get yourself into such a deficit that you can't move well when you get to the remaining movements that we have in that set. We got Shane going onto his dumbbell. We are getting 5 reps. We're gonna watch this transition he does. He may go over the head again. If he does, like, nothing. Oh, okay, okay. That was much safer there. I like that one. So however you guys need to change, you can. Just please be careful if you're changing over the head. We got 5 and 5 for Shane, and then he's down on the floor for his alternating V-ups. We got Alex doing these beautiful squat to overhead reach, and then right down to his alternating V-ups. You guys have 38 seconds left, so plenty of time to get all the V-ups in that you possibly can. And the best part is I got another opportunity after this because we got one more set to get even more V-ups. So you get some V-ups, Alex gets some V-ups, Shane gets some V-ups. We're getting them all in. Everybody's getting V-ups today. We got 18 seconds on the clock. Let's get those reps in. You got 15 seconds. Keep moving for me. Breathe, snappy up, and then right back down. Touch those toes when we're going to the top. And if you're modifying to shins or knees, get to that body part. We are resting in 2, 1, and rest. And that is it for our 4 sets. We got one more set coming your way. I need you to take a nice deep breath in with me right now. So breathe in and breathe out. Get yourself ready because you are gonna absolutely destroy this 5th and final set. I need you to center yourself. You need to get in your mind's eye what you are going to be doing on this last one, because those first 4 sets, even though they mattered, they don't matter right now. This last set is it. This is where you're gonna get every single ounce of fitness you possibly can out of your body, and we are gonna push. I wanna see the fastest runs, the fastest thrusters, fastest squat to overhead reach, and then we're gonna go non-stop. I wanna see smoke coming off the floor because you're moving so fast on these V-ups. We got 13 seconds left, and we're going into our last and final round of this workout. We have 7 seconds. On your marks, we've got 3, 2, 1, take off. Here we go. These runners are about to take flight because we are moving very, very fast. I know that we're probably gonna get a full minute of V-ups here is what I'm predicting. I want you guys to push the pace there. Wherever is fast for you, I need you at that. If it's not as fast as our athletes or if it's faster than them, give it to me right now. This is it. You get to rest for the rest of the day. You are earning your fitness right now. You are doing a great job. We are so thankful you showed up with us, and we love the effort that you're giving right now. Remember who you're doing this for, why you're doing this, what you're doing it for. We need you guys to push as hard as you can here. We are off our runners in record time. We are on to that dumbbell, and we're gonna see if both athletes can get done in a minute. We're gonna move with these squats for Alex. He's flying through these. We got Shane. He's gonna have more than a minute, I believe. We're moving. You guys are 3 seconds out from that minute mark. Keep moving, and we've got 1 minute left. Shane has a full minute of alternating V-ups right now. He's probably gonna match the cumulative total of all 4 sets up in just this set. We got Alex down into these V-ups. We are moving. Alex is setting a record for himself as well. I want the most amount of V-ups that you've done in this entire workout right now. I need you to push. I know you're fatigued. You're gonna be disappointed if you slow down now because I don't wanna see you getting up and shaking your head being like, I could've gone harder. I am that voice in your head right now pushing you. I am your fitness conscience. I want you to give me everything that you have. You guys have worked so hard. It's taken 4 sets to get here. This is where we're making changes. This is where we're making fitness adaptations. I need you to push. We got 15 seconds left. Don't quit on me. Keep moving. Get those last reps in. We've got 10 seconds left. Everything you've got, nonstop. We gotta go. We got 6 seconds left. Get them in. Get them in. We've got 3 seconds left. 2 seconds. 1 and rest. That is it. I am so proud of you. You guys brought the effort today. Shane, great job. Please don't get up. Alex, please don't get up. You guys did wonderful. I loved what happened today. I felt motivated. I think I got a little bit fitter just through osmosis of being around this. Thank you so much for showing up for today's workout. Make sure you stick around. We got the cool down coming up next. Athletes, the amount of V-ups that you gave us today was amazing. I want to commend you for the effort that you brought today. Great job to our athletes. Now, if you had fun today, or even if you didn't have fun, but you know that you got a little bit better, I got to ask you if you're a part of the Mayhem Athlete community, because if you're not, we got a 7-day free trial that you can start 5 minutes ago and get on your fitness journey. Whether you're looking to be a little bit fitter each day, to move stuff around the house, take care of cleaning out the garage, taking care of the kids, taking care of the dogs, whatever, we got a program that'll fit your needs. And even if you want to make it all the way to the competition floor, we got a like-minded group of athletes that will encourage you to whatever you want to do to be a fitter, better version of yourself every day. So please join us today. If you're not a part of us, we would love to have you. Now, cooldown is listed here. I hate covering up Alex's face, but it's for the betterment of you. You need to stick around and take care of your body, because it just took care of you. And as always, be good, be kind, and we'll see you again for another great day of fitness.